Good day, ma'am. I am Hanah Purgarillas from BSHM 3A, and I am going to discuss about the insurance law. So before that, here's our topic outline: definition and concept, insurable interest in group insurance, insurable interest in property beneficiaries, fire, marine, and third-party liability insurance, compulsory motor vehicle liability insurance. Last is war risk insurance. So at the end of the topic, here's our learning objectives: to enumerate items that can be insured by tourism establishments, to identify the rationale behind the concept of insurance, to explain the different kinds of insurance, identify the advantages and disadvantages of having an insurance. So the lifeline of tourism enterprises in the dynamic and risk-laden world of tourism. Insurance isn't just a safety net, it's a strategic asset, with investments ranging from hotel properties to cargo transportation. Companies in the sector face a diverse range of threats. This may include natural disasters, accidents, employee welfare concerns, and even political unrest affecting logistics. Insurance steps in as a shield, protecting both physical assets and human resources from unforeseen events. For instance, businesses often purchase group from insurance for employees not only as a welfare initiative but also as a tool for employee retention and morale. Meanwhile, owners of hotels, resorts, and restaurants safeguard infrastructure through property insurance covering fire, earthquakes, and other calamities. Companies involved in transporting goods across seas frequently optimizing for marine insurance, shielding their interests against the perils of ocean transit. So understanding insurance. So legal foundation and the key elements. At its core, our contract of insurance under Philippine law is a formal agreement where in exchange for a premium, one party commits to compensate another against specific losses or liabilities. So here's the key elements of this contract. It includes insurable interest, a legitimate financial stake in the subject being insured. Next is risk presents the occurrence of an uncertain or contingent event. Next is risk assumption by insurer. The insurer takes on the burden of the risk. Loss distribution. Losses are spread across the pool of similarly situated individuals or entities. Next is premium payment. This consideration completes the contract. Next is the essential characteristics of insurance contracts. First is the aleatory, based on chance payout depends on uncertain contract future events. Next is the contract or indemnity. The aim is to restore the insured not to profit. Next is the one rules and bilateral. Both parties have obligations typically involving premiums and coverage. Next is formal. It requires written documentation, usually in the form of an insurance policy. It's also a contract of adhesion where terms are set solely by the insurer. As such, in case of ambiguity, courts interpret clauses in favor of the insured. So next is parties involved in insurance. First is the insurer, the entity providing the insurance. Next is insured, the policyholder who stands to benefit. Next is beneficiary, the individual or entity designed to receive the payout in the event of a claim. So here are the types of insurance relevant to tourism and commerce. First is life insurance, covers the insured lives relevant in groups or employees coverage. Next is fire insurance, protects properties against fire and similar risk. Next is marine insurance, covers goods in transit over water. Next is personal accident insurance, compensates for accidentally bodily harm or death. Next is the third-party liability insurance, covers injuries or damage caused to the others. Next is insurable interest, the heart of the insurance. Insurable interest must be real, direct, and substantial. It can be arise from first relationship, ownership of property, legal or financial obligations. In life insurance, the interest must exist when the policy begins. In property insurance, it must exist both when the policy takes effect and when loss occurs. So, group insurance, often used by tourism companies, must ensure that covered employees are actively employed and meet eligibility requirements. Termination of employment may end coverage unless converted to a personal policy. So next is the property and marine insurance, timing and scope. In property insurance, any damage claim requires that the policyholder have an insurable interest both at the start and at the time of loss. Overcompensation is illegal. Insurance is about restitution, not gain. In marine insurance, the owner retains insurable interest even if a third party assumes partial liability. The scope includes not only the physical goods but also related financial and contractual interests, making it ideal for tourism operators reliant on global supply chains. Third-party liability insurance is illegal, must under the Philippine Land Transportation and Traffic Code, and land transport operators must secure TPL insurance. This policy ensures compensation for injuries or deaths of passengers and third parties without needing to prove fault. It's essential for buses, vans, and shuttles operated by tourism businesses. War risk insurance. So, a modern necessity. War risk insurance cover losses due to acts of war, terrorism, and hijacking. With increasing geopolitical uncertainty, tourism businesses involved in international travel or cargo shipment benefit from this added layer of protection. Importantly, such policies are interpreted in favor of the insured, especially when vague or ambiguously worded. So, insurance as a strategic lever in tourism. For tourism enterprises, insurance isn't just a regulatory checkbox, it's a vital component of risk management, business continuity, and a corporate responsibility. By understanding and leveraging different types of insurance, companies can protect assets, care for employees, and ensure smooth operations despite unpredictable challenges. In a world full of natural calamities, global pandemics, geopolitical conflicts, and legal liabilities, insurance transforms risk from a threat into a manageable factor, enabling businesses to grow and serve with confidence. So I think that's all for chapter 14. Thank you.